Jack's Tech Talks. Passionate about technology. YouTuber, geek, tech head, internet personality. Here you will find a variety of podcasts talking about the coolest products on the planet. From the newest smartphone to surprising gadgets and technology you never knew existed. It's all here on Jack's Tech Talks.
And welcome to my live stream. We should be on, should be now on live stream. So I hope you like my little studio. It's green screen. So I've got some nice backdrops for that. So first live stream, going to be continuing doing this on a Friday, and hopefully be a bit more prepared, because this week I was meant to do lots of different scripts and cover lots of different stories and things like that as well. And I kind of sort of got busy with other bits and pieces, because I tend to do podcasting quite a bit during the week. And I get them out quite regularly as well on our weekly experience we do, which is all to do with local community where I live. And it kind of got sidetracked a bit. So I've done this last minute because I didn't want to cancel it. I wanted to do it. So we've got Miley today. So I'm going to say hi, Miley.
Hi, I'm Miley.
So she's on the other microphone. So I'm using this streaming software here, which is StreamYard, and it doesn't seem to like playing properly. So if I have more than one cameras on the same network, it tends to freeze out, because I've got a camera literally above my head. So I'm going to add it into the stream. You can kind of see it's very pixelated. It's not live. It's jerky. So we'll have a little bit later to see if we can make sure, because I want to do an overhead shot of a PC that I'm putting apart. I was trying to get a video done this week for it, but it never sort of happened. So I thought I'd do it on a live stream so we can sort of fill things in. Hope you like my new tune. That's the intro to my podcasting channel, which is Jack's Tech Talk, which obviously on Apple, Google, and Spotify. So I will put a description in the details after the show in the bottom for you, because I'm still very much trying to get this done. So next week we'll be more prepared, a bit more upfront, ready for you guys anyway. So yeah, so if you want to answer any comments, please do put the comments below, and they should appear on my StreamYard app here, and I can pull those in and have a look with your comments and stuff like that. So well, Miley's here. You just started a gaming channel, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, apparently this channel's been streamed out to Jack's Gear, Jack's Network, Jack's Gear, and it also is actually on Jack's Drones now. So we're doing a little bit of drone bit later in the show as well. So you just started a gaming channel. So what's the first game you played?
The first game I played was Roblox.
And you're mixing that with another game as well. You're doing Among Us. So tell everybody what your channel is.
My channel is Hodgin Plays.
So do a search on YouTube, Hodgin Plays, and have a check out. She tends to do we do a half an hour, don't we?
Yes. Half
an hour every Saturday, and then I upload that in the week and stuff. So she's trying to grow a little channel. So how old are you, Miley?
I'm 10.
10 years old, and she's starting now, and hopefully when you get to 16, it might be a fantastic gaming channel you can make a living from, maybe.
True.
Who knows? But yeah. So well, first of all, we're going to look at some I thought we'd try and have a look at those around well, actually no, let's go over to this other video I've been trying to do, basically, and it's this MacBook. It's old. It's 11 years old. Bailey has had it. Jay's had it. She's my son's. It's been handed down, and obviously when Bailey got it, it doesn't seem to work for some reason. It doesn't charge anymore. There's no battery. It doesn't power up. I don't know what he's done with it. Really don't. But there it is. So was doing a video to pull this apart. I already created the intro with Jem to do an intro with this. She also done the outro for this. And I thought the other day I'd create the middle part of the video. And I got two of the screws out, but my actual wasn't the correct one, so it kind of didn't work with the rest of them. So I've got to buy some tools just to get this open up so we can have a nose in it. So rather than me bin it, I wanted to put it apart, basically, so we can have a look what's inside one of these very old gen Apple Mac laptops. This is the MacBook Air. It's over 11 years old. It's a very, very nice. It's lasted quite well, actually. So I can't even know what the operating system was originally on it, but yeah, we're gonna have a look inside that. So that video we will get together and we'll get it out there anyway very soon. I just got a tool that will fit that special screw, which you can't obviously see on camera. It's a very sort of starry one. I thought the one I had fitted, it did work with the first 3 screws, and then after that, it didn't want to work with the rest of them, so I couldn't get completely off and get that video done. yeah, so we've had some fun with that. So I've been also creating another video which I'm going to do today. What's going to get around to actually filming it. I've done the intro, done the outro for it, but then I haven't done the bit in the middle. So we'll do that today actually. And that's this server. I've running 3 servers, holding all my data, and decided now I don't need all 3 servers because it actually it's quite a lot of electricity, doesn't it? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit hungry on electricity, I say, and it's holding files, and so I've managed to sort of really spend the time putting all together, store it on another box, keeping stuff that I want to keep for projects currently on the other 2 servers. So this has now come offline. It saved me about £1 per day on electricity, which is awesome. And we're going to have a look inside, and I'll show you what the parts are. So I'm going to sell this on, get rid of it. Don't need it anymore. But currently, I did a calculation of pricing. So if I bought the parts today, how much that would be? I was quite amazed with it, actually. It cost me about 1,500 full parts when I originally bought it. I think it's about 3-4 years ago. And I currently looked at the pricing on the market. It was coming in around about 1,300 still. So it's quite amazing. It hasn't dropped very much in value. You can still buy those parts. They're still available to buy. So it kind of still has a value, you know. But it's still all operational, working fine. There's no issues with it. So it's just very much retired now. And I'm going to turn it into a Windows 10 PC and set it on as like a gaming rig because it's got a decent graphics card in it anyway. So we'll have a look more into that as well. Yeah, so first of all, let's have a look at some let me do this. Go work it out. I'm still working out this bloody stupid streaming software. I'm going to probably use my other streaming software, which works better with multiple cameras. That seems to stream better with, and it's my one I use my iOS devices because this camera above me is very much, yeah, it's delaying. So we'll play with that later anyway. But let's have a look at. I've been trying to get my bench up and running and getting it structured so I can film. I do like podcasting one side. That's obviously cross streaming using StreamYard. And the other side of my bench, I've got another gantry up which holds all my cameras and sound gear, so I can literally make videos when I need to. So I don't have to unpack anything. It's just there, ready. Currently have a green screen, and I have 2 ring lights above me here, which lights up quite nicely. And normally I have my main lights off because I tend to get a glare on here. Obviously, it's not doing it today because I'm playing with the iOS on my camera at the moment. So because normally I get like an invisible bit because obviously in green it looks me see-through, but it's doing well. It's better today anyway. So my other software works better with multiple cameras. It's a bit more speedy as well. So we'll use that next time anyway on here. So I thought you StreamYard, see how well it works anyway, but it's not a fit for me. So we're gonna have a look at desktops. I mean, talking about desktops, I've got literally a bench here, and I've bolted things to it, but I like the gaming setup. So let's have a look at some of those really fantastic gaming setups. So we're gonna flick over, and here we got one at the moment. So nice, plain and simple. That's how my desk used to look like. That's not my desk, but that's how it used to look like. Very simple, very plain. iMac, keyboard, mouse. Didn't have any pot plants on mine, but it was very much plain, and then it obviously could start getting complicated. So very much, I mean, you guys, if you email into Jack at jacksgear.co.uk your photographs of your workstation, it'd be great too, and we'll put that up on the live stream next week, and we can show people's own workstation. You know, is it a messy one? Is it a nice and clean one? Or is it a nice gaming rig setup like this one? RGB does look great. Got some RGB in the room, haven't we?
Yep.
Yeah, so we got floor lights.
Lots.
Done by Alexa. Alexa, floor lights on.
Okay.
There you go. She's on.
Yay.
You obviously can't see it because it's in the background. Yeah, so RGB is really good, and there's a lot of RGB coming out. Everything now. You got your fan headers. You got your cooling system. I mean, even the RAM now these days all RGB lit up and things like that. It looks really, really cool. As long as you've got a decent case that you can see through. Because there's no point. I mean, I brought a new cooler for one of my servers here because one of the fans started playing up, making lots of noise, wasn't it?
Loads.
Yeah, because you see it in the front room, and it was waking them up. Yeah, tons of noise.
Too much.
Yeah, too much. Yeah, definitely was. So I brought a new liquid cooler, but anyway, I brought one straight off, and it came through, and it's RGB and everything. But my case is I have my servers in it. Very much you can't see through, so it's pointless having the RGB on it. So I didn't switch it on anyway. So yeah. But these are kind of cool. These are really nice setups, single screen, a nice piece on the desk there, and it's kind of really sort of retro and really nice. What's the next picture we got here? There you go. another nice clean setup. Can you see that from where you are?
Yeah.
Yeah. Should have brought you around a bit more here so you can see it more better. So again, 2 PCs on there, really nice setup, very clean and tidy. That's what I'm trying to do with my bench, is get rid of all the wiring at the bottom there, clean it all up and be really, really tidy. So I can't see at the moment when I look at my bench. You asked, Miley, what's my bench look like? Tons of wires everywhere, isn't it?
Loads of wires.
Looks a mess, doesn't it? And it's in my front room, so when I'm watching TV, it's an eyesore, isn't it? Just looking at it and thinking, oh my God, what the hell is going on here? Kind of need a room on its own to hide it away, you know. But yeah, that's a nice clean setup. That's what I'm trying to go for at the moment, is I brought some nice bits to stick under my bench to hold all the wires up and get rid of them, hopefully. So with these little poles that are anchored on my bench, I should have got a picture actually, but next week I'll show you a picture of my bench anyway. We can go through what it looks like, and hopefully I'll have some of the cabling tidy away by then. Yeah. That's a nice clean setup, really nice. A bit of RGB going on there. RGB seems taking over everybody's desktops and builds these days. There's another nice fancy room there, nice and clean and tidy. I've seen someone quite these pictures on the wall. I got some pictures on my wall, so I was thinking put some LED strips around them to make them pop out a little bit. That seems to be a really nice. I've seen neon vines. There's a lady on YouTube. She has that in her studio. It looks quite cool. Really looks cool, especially on her videos when she's singing. Looks really, really ace on that side here. But yeah, really cool. So then we go to another gaming setup here. This is quite awesome. Again, simple. Where they're hiding the cables, I think he hasn't plugged any of his cables in there. RGB, all in red. Nice red look there. Nice red sort of theme going on it. Clean floor. Nice clean chair. Does any of your setups look like that? Do they? You know, clean and tidy. Well, there's a few there anyway. So hopefully you enjoyed that little bit anyway. We'll do more. Again, this is very much off the cuff. I sort of I need to plan a bit better on this anyway. So yeah, so the hard drives I use in my server builds, if anybody wants to know anyway, is I tend to use the Western Digitals. I also use the Kingstons on that side, not the 120s. These are what I use in desktops or laptops. Well, it was kind of we kind of been your PCs for a bit. Yeah, because just use basic stuff. They don't have loads of stuff installed. So they very much were really a go-to. Makes Windows boot really fast, no hanging around, and it's quite quick on opening up things. So these were not too bad. I'm selling these at the moment because they've still got quite a lot of life left in them and stuff like that. They will slowly degrade, like SSDs all slowly degrade anyway over time. That's just how they are. But not had any issues. The Western Digitals I use in my servers, I've had a couple that fail because they're on 24/7, 365 days a year. So I had 2 fail and in 2 separate servers. So I run three of them in the server. So that way, if one fails, it still keeps everything going along anyway. So I take one out, I put it in the post, send it back to Western Digital. It's under warranty. They come with long warranty, and they post it a new one back. And if you go for the new enterprise ones now, which are more for NAS servers, you'll get 5 years warranties on them, and you also get 1 year of data recovery. So if it fails in the first year, you send that off, especially if you're using Unraid and stuff. They'll send a new one back with all your data recovered back on it for you, which is amazing. And SSD is the way going forward. N.2 sticks now in PC builds is awesome, so much more faster and quicker. So you can afford to have those, get that installed. But yeah, so my server's currently got 3 Western SSD disks in there. And because I'm taking the server offline, I'm going to be pinching 3 of those disks on there and adding to my current setup. So I'm trying to get rid of my hard drives because, again, with power, it takes a lot of money. So I kind of need to save a little bit. And I've got not just 3 SSD drives. I also have about 4 standard 080 hard drives in it. So they're always constantly spinning because holding my data and constantly eating power. And they do generate a little bit of heat as well. So during this, the winter time, it gets cold. Servers kind of put a lot of heat out, so it kind of heats my room up. Don't need my heating on for very long anyway. And then obviously when I go out, I open the window out, let some fresh air in to keep them quite cool as well. So I'm going to try and get rid of the SSDs, the 080 normal drives in there that generates heat and heats electricity, and replace everything with SSD. That's what I want to currently do, because SSD has less power, much quicker and faster for storage and saving and transferring files to. So it's going to save me on electricity. I think they don't actually cost a lot to power either. They're a lot lower than the standard hard drive. And the biggest thing as well, it doesn't generate a lot of heat from these as well, so that keep things a lot more cooler, which is great. They're water cool based, my servers are, so which is ace. They've been running for 3 years now. I've only just replaced. It's only one of the fans I replaced actually. Didn't replace the cooler because the cooler's still fine. It's still pumping water down, still keeping the CPU cooler. So we're good. And there are. I'll go over in a sec. I'll bring the server up on the bench and we'll have a look at it, and I can go through what I currently purchased and bought and what they are. I've got all the prices and details and spec for that as well. So stay tuned on that one. So for the moment, we're going to actually take a little bit of a break. We've got with my podcasting, we've been working with singer-songwriters local to us that are literally they're not signed bands, so they're not actually out in the charts. Very much like, producing music for themselves, their own fans. And I thought a great way is, because we do the weekly show, is adding some music onto it to break up a little bit. And obviously when I do my Jack's podcasting channel, so Jack Text Talk on Apple and Google and Spotify, it's nice to put a bit of music to break things up a little bit inside it. It's quite nice. So these guys have been working with us and saying, look, play our music, get it out there, give us permission to do it. And I think we've got about 20 of them so far producing music, and we share a Google Drive with them, and they keep dropping all their music down on. So everything they create a new piece of music, they drop it down, and we play it, which is really nice. So I'm going to play this one here for you. It's music by Laura, and she's got a really good voice. She does a Coyote Ugly, not Coyote, I think it's Coyote band, and they do a little stage performance, and they go all around the world and stuff. So they're not famous, but they just tour around and go where the money is, basically, on that side. Great voice. So sit back, relax, and enjoy Laura Board. And this is the Monkeys, I'm a Believer.
I thought love was only true in fairy tales, meant for someone else, but not for me. Love was out to get me, that's the way it seemed. Disappointment haunted all my dreams. Then I saw your face, now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love, I'm a believer. And I knew I couldn't leave you if I tried. I thought love was more or less a given thing. Seems the more I gave, the less I got. What's the use in trying when all you get is pain? When I needed sunshine, I got rain. And I saw your face, and now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love, I'm a believer. And I knew I couldn't leave you if I tried. use in trying if all we get is pain? When I needed sunshine, I got rain. Then I saw your face. Now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love. And I knew I couldn't leave you if I tried.
How amazing that's really nice. You like that song, Molly?
I like that song. It's good.
She's got a really strong. She actually looks like Kylie Minogue and Pink. So when she's on stage, she has these different looks, and one of the looks like Pink, and sometimes she looks like Kylie Minogue. So she's very really good voice, and her partner, her husband, sings as well. So he's got a really awesome song. But I haven't got one of those songs to hand at the moment. But they sing together and they do solos as well. So really good on that side. So yeah, so we're going to comments. So who's commenting so far? So we got is it Louise Luse Luse saying hello, hiya, nice, excellent. So he's got I'm from Mexico, hardly understand English, but your channel is very good and I'm proud to be there. Thank you very much. If I could speak Mexican, I would try. But I'm not really good with languages, but it's great you actually watch, and it's great it's getting out that far as well. So I try my best to get loads of stuff out, but I'm getting more organized with my shows so I can get a lot more videos over to you, because my subscribers going up, so it's really good. It's never fallen. So it's going in the right direction I want it to go in. So I'd like to become a big YouTuber so I can get more stuff done. And I'm with my other bits I do, which is not part of my YouTube channel. I've got a team that podcasts for me. I have Bev and I have a guy called Roger. I almost forgot his name then. Roger's 30 years in radio, so he's used to being on the microphone, and I've stuck him on camera too as well, so he's getting used to that as well. And oh yes, I have to let you know, actually I have a new presenter coming on board that will come and work on my YouTube channel with us, because I had Jem before, and that was quite cool. She did some really good stuff. So she's a university student, so I'm not going to say who she is because we're still working out times and dates. I don't want to say like she's going to be here and find out a uni started and she can't make the time and stuff. But I currently basically said to her I only need like half an hour, half a day with her, and we can knock out 4 great nice quick videos that can be shared across my channels and with you guys. So it's not going to just be me. I'm going to look at some other presenters to work with me as well, so we can swap around, so it break things up. And as my subscribers go up and I head in that nice direction of being a sort of a bigger YouTuber, I can start building more stuff, more reviews, track those brands that want to do stuff. Because at the moment I get things like, do you want to review a kettle on a tech channel? What's that got to do with a PC? Has it got a PC in it that balls the kettle? It's stupid. What's another one? Oh, another one said, do you want to review a battery pack? Yeah, that'd be great, because that's part of my Jack's Gear channel. Battery packs, use them for powering the phones and my cameras, recharging on the go and stuff. And my podcast unit, which is the Rodecaster Pro that I currently use, goes on battery, so that'd be handy. So yeah, I'll do that.
Very handy.
And I said, I'll do a review for you, but you get to send it to me because they wanted me to pay for it. And they go, oh, we don't do that. Oh, why contact me then? It's just stupid. These brands think we're stupid, We're literally viewing their product, and they want us to do it for nothing, No. Happy to do it for nothing if they send it to us for free at the end of the day. How about people saying, and we'll send you a discount code. You need to buy it. Once you've got it, then we can refund it. So no, just send it. I'm not messing around with refunding something and all that sort of palaver. If you want me to review it and you want a nice video review, I don't mind doing it for free, as long as I can keep it. Because then if I can keep the product review, then I can send it to you guys afterwards saying who wants it and give it away as a prize. I haven't done that in a while. Are you still across Jack's Jones channel? Because we're currently streaming across that at the moment as well. That's quite cool. So we're going to talk a bit actually. Now we've done a bit. We're going to do bits and pieces. So we talked about PC desks. We talked about servers and stuff. Oh, by the way, guys, if you're listening, if you've got any questions, just put in the comments and we'll go through it as well because it is Q&A. So you can ask me any question while we're online. I'm going to stream for roughly about an hour. And if you guys message, send us comments, we go from there. I've got hiccups today. Weird. Anyway, yeah. So we're going to talk about drones. DJI's now. Well, DJI's normally been a drone, one of the best in the drone industries. And I currently run Jack's Drone channel, and I've been flying lots of different drones. So my very first drone was a Phantom 2 Plus. And then it went on to the Phantom 3, and then went on to the next Phantom 1. And then I also, somewhere along the line in between all that, I also had the DJI Inspire drone, a really nice drone. That was big. That was a huge drone, wasn't it? Huge. It took off. Its feet sort of went up, and then it's great. It's so fast. That thing flew fast. And I got onto the drone side when the drone law wasn't what it is today. It was very much in that time you could fly anything, and they were fine with that. So I was able to fly over like houses and roadways and things like that you couldn't get away with these days, you know. And oh yeah, talking about drones, I got a couple of things actually. I had prepared a little bit actually. So DJI's released a new drone. I haven't bought a drone in ages. I don't own a drone anymore. I sold them all off. And I didn't know where the drone industry is going because all the laws changing. Can't fly this, can't do that. You got to be licensed this and licensed that. It basically killed the hobby. But DJI has always pushed through and carried on producing drones, and they brought out the new drone, which is the it's on here. It's the new it's called now, DJI Fpv. So it's a racing drone, very, very, very nice and very stable, and it comes with some really nice controls. Also comes with the goggles, so you can actually see it and fly full FPV, which is really, really cool. And it comes with a little, I don't know if you can see on the picture there, the guy's got the controller. I think the woman's participating as an extra person, so you can have a second person, second goggles to see what you're flying as well. So you give them that sort of like experience. But it does come with a little, comes with like a stick. So whether you change direction on the stick, and it's obviously motion, it's got some sort of thing in it that senses it, and it'll move to that. So you can go, I'll put it on the screen here. So if you go left, it go left, you go right, it goes right, forward, backwards. So that way you don't have to worry about the controls, because a lot of people find that very difficult to do because it is a lot of learning. That seems to be very much a quick thing as a stick. Just wave it around and it moves. It's really, really good. But it's quite a nice drone. So there it is. That comes with the goggles and the controller. You buy the stick extra. It's not what you get with it. And it's kind of like what, £1,200 retail, and there's some deals on Very, you can get it as well. But no, it's a really nice drone, and that's the kind of thing I'm thinking of going back to. I might start with the DJI Spark because that weighs in at 249 grams, so I can fly that without a license, and I can fly that without registering it. You enjoyed my drones, didn't you, Marty?
Very fun.
We chased you around the park with it, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It was quite fun at the park because when I'm flying it, a lot of the mums come over and the kids say, "Can we have a selfie with the drone just above their heads?" Well, it wasn't actually above their head. I had it sort of stationary further back, but it was in the shot. Got loads of those.
It was very fun being chased.
Yeah, I went to the UK drone show, and because my channel grew really big on drones, I became a bit of a celebrity over there. It was really weird. I went over to capture and interview people for my channel. I didn't realize my subscribers were there. A lot of my subscribers are there, and they're like, "Hi Jack, how's it going?" I'm going, "Don't know you." That is a really weird feeling. People like wave at you so they know you, and I'm going, "I don't know you," because obviously subscribers don't always put their names up, so you can't see, and you can't never see a picture of them. It's not like Facebook; you can recognize people's faces. And it's just so strange. I had a local councillor, Paul Deach, he come up with me to help out with doing some social media because he thought he was going to be holding the camera while I interview people, and I got pulled a lot everywhere we went around. "Jack, come over here. Jack, can we have a selfie? Jack, can you come and quick do a little vlog with us?" And it's like, what? It was crazy. And Paul Deach said, "Look, let's go for a break. So I'm going to leave now because we can't do what we wanted to do." because people were just pulling me left, right, and center. I was like a celebrity for the day. And he actually tweeted on his Twitter account saying that he's like walking around as a celebrity. It was like really weird feeling. That's the most weirdest feeling I haven't ever thought. And before he left, this little girl kept looking at me, or a little boy, I think it was. And he kept looking at me. And then he come over and said, "You Jack Strones?" I went, "Yeah." And he goes, "Can I have a selfie with you?" And then the mum come over and the dad come over and said, like, "We've driven 6 hours not to come to the show because didn't have tickets to go in, just to hopefully find me, because I obviously mentioned it on my channel. I'll be there just to get a glimpse of me, to be able to get a picture." That was, thought, oh my God, really? Me? I'm not that important. But it was just a taste of like being famous. And it was so strange.
6 hours.
Yeah, 6 hours drive. They're sort of way down north somewhere, I think it was. Long, long, long way.
Wow.
Yeah. So I decided to put a t-shirt in the post and send it to him as well.
Ooh.
So yeah, that was a very strange feeling. That was really strange. Yeah, so with my drones, I had the Inspire one and obviously a Phantom drone. And I got a video for you guys to actually watch it, because this is one video shot. It's my parents and family been in bang racing for years. We used to go a lot. My dad became a mechanic for my brother. And my brothers over the years have been doing a lot of bang racing. Back in the days, the 80s, very much bang racing was very dangerous. You can get hurt in them. People were getting hurt every week. But it was great. You get the cars all smashing up. They're all folding in on each other and all sorts. They literally were digging people out of cars. There was no safety harnesses, what they used to be. So I got offered to go to Tom Motor Club and actually fly a drone over the bang racing track. And while I was there, I also put some GoPro cameras in the cars to get the bird's eye view of the driver, which is really cool. So I strapped them in there. I not only just strapped them in there, also duct taped them in there. Because they're going to be hit by another car, I want them to stay in there, not the camera fling off. So yeah, so this is the video. So sit back and enjoy. And this is it's a very short video anyway, but gets you a shot of the drone. And there we have it. That was a great day. I was there the whole day. I was jumping from one race to another, batteries, changing the batteries over because the last one race, put it on charge. I only had 4 batteries, so I was trying to balance them around. And all those shots were done by the Inspire one, the very first one of DJI's and Inspire one drone, which is really, really cool. The only race I wasn't allowed to film was when the kids were driving the banger cars, because they would say they're more pay attention to the drone, being kids, rather than concentrate on driving and doing the race. So that's the one I wasn't allowed to film. I kept swapping the cameras around in cars. I had cameras positioned from the shoulder looking at, so you can see the driver and what they're driving towards. And obviously one low down facing at the driver, so you can see the driver being smashed in when he's like jolt about and stuff, you know. I had to make it fun. So that was only a very small clip of all the video I did for the day anyway. And it was a great day. I enjoyed that, and it got me learning more on the flying, because I had to fly fast and quick to find the actions. Because as cars going round, because the Inspire camera can rotate 360, I can quickly whip it round to the back. Because sometimes when the drone's flying over, cars are going under, they suddenly start smashing. One car flips, so I can quickly rotate the camera around to capture that, which is quite cool. So it's a bit of a twist on the thumbs, but once you get flying it and get used to your drone, it's like second nature. You get used to how to flip stuff backs and forwards. But that thing shifted, and if you let the go controls, it like slams brakes on, so it gets really solid in the end stop, so you can really get to those shots and stuff. So it was really great. That was really good. Right, we're going to stop for another bit of music. So this one is by Louise Kate, and it's called Louise Kate, and it's called Afterlife. So enjoy this one.
But
It's a funny feeling, isn't it? Missing someone you never knew. Placing down flowers in my chains, fearing the day they might be true. So before it's time to step into the afterlife, I watch you paint the past from the memories you have had until you forget me. Spent so long deciding whether or not we should be on the same side, but I mistook the time, and I can't go back and change my own mind. And so before it's time to step into the afterlife, I watch you paint the past from the memories you have left until you forget me. Oh, until you forget me. So before it's time to step into the afterlife, I watch you paint the past, lose the memories you have left, and watch you forget me.
What do you think on that one, Miley?
I actually really liked that as well.
Yeah, she's local to us. She's only just down the road from us. I think she's 19, I think. Might be even 18 actually. 18, I think. So really good voice. Really good voice.
Nice.
So we're going to actually get onto this PC we've got in front of us, the server that I've currently taken offline, and we're going to have a look inside. I'm going to go through the spec of it and give you like what today's cost is. So if you're going to build this specific spec, what it will cost you today. We're going to break the parts down as well, so you get an idea of what they are and stuff like that. So let's flick over to my overhead one. I'll turn that one off. Actually, no, I'll leave my one on. So I'll flick it onto that one there. So sorry if it's a bit jerkiness. I don't know why. It's something to do with this streaming software. It doesn't like two cameras running off the same network, but we'll see what we can do anyway. And you might hear a slight echo because I can't turn the volume off on that phone, so it's like repeating through it. So anyway, so hopefully you can hear. We put it here, it's quite well, but it's just the on here. So we'll go through this thing. So we'll start with the CPU. So the CPU, obviously I haven't taken this off, so I'm going to leave it on at the moment. So under the CPU, we've got an AMD FX 8300, 3.3 gigahertz. It's a socket AM3 plus, 60 megabyte cache, and it's a retail box processor. That's £129 to still buy it for today's pricing. So I think I paid 80, so it's gone up a little bit in price. It is a processor you can't sort of buy because it's only available on eBay. So I get a drink then because my throat's going dry. And what it's attached to is this water cooler. So this is a CPU water cooler. So it's just a very much close, I think they call it a close water circuit or something. So it's just got the cooler, got the pipes, goes into the rad at the back here, and I don't have to top it up. It just circulates and works. As I said, this is running for a couple of years or more, and I haven't had to needed to top it up. It been keeping the process quite nice and cool. That wall cooler, again, off of eBay. I originally bought them from Maplins when they were open, and I got a deal with them. So I kind of paid about, they were like £80. It was an £80 cooler, but because they were closing down, I got it for half the price. So kind of it still holds its value. So you can still buy this, again, off of eBay. Sorry, not eBay, eBuyer, and it's $43.98. So it's not too bad. I haven't lost a lot of money. It's a big thing about it. I haven't lost a lot of money on it, really. Now, it's a Master Liquid Cooler Light 240 AOI CPU cooler. It's got kink-resistant tubing, so you can't kink that. So quite a solid bit of piping there. And when I've got it placed in the box, it kind of just fits. Because I can put the rad at the top of the case along here. But it kind of sort of hasn't got a lot of gap between it, because when you've got fans on it, it doesn't sort of, it's a bit of a squeeze. So I've got it run down the side of the case where the other connection is well. So kink resistant tubing, dual suspension, or whatever it's called, air balanced fan design, library quiet cooling. The fans are a little bit noisy, but not mega noisy, because we kind of watch TV in here and it's okay. Not have to put the TV up really loud. And it's a matte black styling, and again, it's no RGB on it. So it's because I didn't buy it with RGB on it because the case is black and it's going to be under my bench out the way. It's never going to be looked at, so I didn't really need to worry about that one. So again, that's it's off of eBuyer. Still buy that cooler, $43.98. The motherboard I'm using is the standard. It's the same motherboard I brought from all, because I basically originally I was buying two servers, one as a backup and one as a current server, so I could use it for spares. So I kept all the parts absolutely the same, so they can be swapped around if I need be. So it's a gigabit motherboard, 970A, it's DS3P, socket AN3 Plus ATX motherboard. Gigabyte dual BIOS technology, ultra durable, classic, 4 classic, supports the AMD AM3 Plus FX and the AMD 3 Phenom, whatever, PH, well, I can't pronounce that. The Athlon 2 series processors. It's a 2 PCI 2x16 interface with an AMD Crossfire support, 6 native080A3 ports with up to 6 gigabyte link speeds, and RAID 0, 1, 5, and 10 support. 4 USB 3 ports with transfer rates up to 5 gigabits, and gigabyte on and off charge technology. The motherboard you can currently buy from eBay, $86.78. Don't currently sell these from. Originally bought it from eBuyer, but you can't buy it from eBay anymore. But you can pick up from eBay for $86.78. I think that's roughly what I paid for it. So it's kind of held its value still, which is quite nice. And it's running. I mean, I've taken the server offline. There's nothing wrong with it, so it's still currently running. So I could run it for a few more years. Right, the RAM I'm using here is a HyperX Fury. It's the white series, not the red series, but it's the same one, same speed, 16 gig, 1866 megahertz, DDR3, CL10 DIMM kit, 2 of. So that gives me 32 gig. So the motherboard will support only a maximum of 32 gig. So that kind of did what I needed to do at the time when I purchased it, because it's running Unraid. I'll be running some VMs on it, and that's about it. And it's going to be used for long storage. So it kind of sort of work for what I need it to be at the moment. The hard drive in these bays here, I've got 3 Western Digital Blue 500 gigabit 3 NAND SSD, 2.5 inch 7mm cases. High capacity, enhanced reliability, read speed at 560 megabits seconds, write speed 530 megabits, 95K or 84K I can't even pronounce it, IOPS. So that's the length to their wear out, basically. 5-year warranty, so they could be still in warranty. So well, actually I'll replace one of these, so that will be still in warranty. The other two maybe still have a year left on it, so it's not bad. But again, I'm going to be reusing these drives anyway, so not a problem. And then I decided I needed, so that's more for the cache side and files that I constantly use to be cached here. And then we went for 3 on this one here, because the other server's got 4. This one's got 3 standard single-tray hard drive. They're 3 terabytes each, and they're for long-term storage. So that's where I was putting all my project files on. So they are Seagate Iron Wolf 3 terabyte NAS drives, 3.5 inch, CR80A3, 6 gigs at 5900 RPM, 64 megabyte cache. Again, they got long-term warranty on them as well. When you got hard drives in a PC, but don't throw them away, but check on them, because if they don't work anymore, sometimes hard drives in a standard PC that you purchase to buy and you've had it for a while can have long-time warranty on it. I found that quite a bit, actually. I found I'll get my microphone over here. Yeah, so if you ever throw away a PC and the hard drive's failed in it for some reason, check the drive serial number on the manufacturer's website, because you're 9 times out of 10 they have long-term warranty, and they may still be able to be sent off and repaired, or sent back under the warranty. So always check that out. It's definitely worth having a look anyway. So so that's the hard drives. They are priced at, I had a price for them. So where's the price from? Oh, I didn't get a price for them. I missed the price out for them. They normally, I paid at the time, I think I paid more than 150 quid for them. But I kind of think you can pick them up still for up to about £100. Still very much. Again, these have probably got long-term warranty still on them as well. Multi-use technology, 180 terabyte workload per year. They've got a lot longer than that. They seem to be really, really well. Durable plane balancing and RAID optimization, designed for always on 24/7, up to 50% higher workload cap anyway. God, I'm really getting dry throat today. Been chatting a lot, actually. I think you should do this for me.
No.
Right, power supply. Go to the power supply here. So Corsair power supply RX series. It's the RM550X, 80 plus gold, fully modulated ATX PSU. And the reason why I bought that one, because it's modulated. You can take the cables out, put the cables that you need, and take the cables that you don't need out. And it keeps the case nice and tidy, basically. I have brought custom-made cables because I needed more than one serial tear cable. So I bought 2, which has up to 4 power cables running off of it. So I can power, eventually I could power 4 SSDs and 4 standard hard drives off of them. So that's the custom-made cables there. They work with the Corsair power supply. So the Corsair is low noise operation, full modular, 100% all Japanese 105C compators or caps, and comes with 10-year warranty. So this is going to still be under warranty. That's amazing. It's definitely worth the investment. So power supply, you can still buy this off of eBuyer. That's where I basically purchased it from. It's £103.49. It is, oh, I didn't get this wattage on it. It is I think it's 400, I think it is. No, it's 550. That's the number. Yeah, the RM550. It's about 550 watts. But all this doesn't take a lot off the power supply, because the fan on the power supply never actually starts up and running. It's so it doesn't draw a lot from it, which is quite cool. Now, I bought with Unraid, it didn't really need a fancy graphics card, but you can have a fancy graphics card, because you can push the VGA card to a VM and run a full proper desktop off of it. But I've just left the card in there so I can just connect to the console, and have never passed it through on a VM on that side anyway. I haven't really got to that sort of level of Unraid. So this is the Msi Geforce. This is interesting because I bought this card and looking at it, I didn't think it was a very fancy card. And when I searched for it to see where I can still purchase it or not, it surprised me in the price. I can't remember what I paid for it, but search for this card. So it's an Msi Geforce Gt 730, DDR3, 4 gig, DirectX 12, 4 gigabyte RAM, 120 bits, DDR3 VRAM, VJD Sump. It's got the DVI and HDMI on the back of it. DirectX 12. What else have we got on there? So all solid caps, native HM1 1.4A, output maximum two displays. Now, I was quite shocked. I thought maybe 40, 50 quid for the card. I can't remember what I paid for it at the end of the day. It was a little while ago. But search for it. I haven't put the source down in, but because it's like a really weird website. Still, you can buy it. 249 quid. Well, 243 quid. 243 quid. So I'm going to still search around to see if it is that price or whether that's just a website that I should be quoting a price from. But anyway, so totally I've paid about £1,500 for this when I first bought it quite a few years ago. So adding all the parts together in the system, including the cables that I brought, because obviously we got the extra cables here for the power, as well as the drives. £1,343.23. Now, excuse me, very much dry throat. I'm very so sorry about that. So kind of like quite shocked with that. Still high price. So I'm hoping I'm going to take the drives out and we're going to strip it down so it's the machines. We're going to put an SSD drive. So I'm going to probably use one of my spare ones I've got floating around, which I showed you earlier. Build Windows on it. We'll see how fast this graphics card is. We'll do some tests on it, see if it's any decent what it is. And then I'll just flog the machine as a normal gaming machine itself anyway. And yeah, I mean, it's still running, still functioning, still working fine. It's a brilliant machine. Absolutely brilliant on that side. So hopefully I can get some money back on this, and I might sell the hard drives off separately. I kind of got a lot of the 3 terabyte drives as spares because I always buy them extra just in case the drive fails. I can swap it out there and then do the warranty later with it and get it replaced and stuff like that anyway on that side. So yeah, so that's kind of stuff tonight actually. So did you enjoy yourself?
Yes, I enjoyed it a lot.
Do you want to remind those people your gaming website?
My gaming channel is Hodgin Plays.
Hodgin Plays. So do check her channel out. Give her a thumbs up and give her a like and hit a subscribe button. So, oh, we got a comment coming. So, oh, Ghost TR2 hi Ghost. Hiya. So yeah, so that's kind of that. So bear with us a second, so I'm trying to get it off the bench because it's in my way now. So bear with us. Kind of run out of music to play because it was a last minute thing for this, but we'll plan better for next week at least anyway. So yeah, so I'm going to cover cameras I currently use on. He's Ghost is actually from Netherlands, way over in Netherlands. Fantastic.
Wow.
My mate Richard, he may be watching this. He's from there. He's got family in Netherlands as well. He goes over there every week, but well, not every week, every holidays and stuff like that. Go and see his family. He was thinking of buying a house over there, so he wouldn't have to sort of bombard his family with him staying there. So yeah. No, Ghost, great to see you. Thanks for coming in and watching and stuff. Hope we're not boring you. So, okay, great. Yeah, we're in the UK in a town called Camberley. That's in Surrey. So yeah, Google us, check us out, see where we are. It's nice to know where people are actually from as well. So we had a guy earlier on Mexico, one for Netherlands. Yeah, pretty good. Got quite far. Yeah, do comment if you got any comments or any ask questions. This is what it's all about basically. We're doing this every single Friday, streaming it live, so you can ask me anything you want, question wise. Whether it's about Jex Gear because we stream to that channel, whether it's about drones, I'm streaming to that channel currently at the moment as well, and anything to do with PCs and stuff like that as well. So I'm just going to quickly, before we go actually, because we said we can stream for an hour, we've still got about 10 minutes to go. So I'm going to kind of show you cameras that I use. So at the moment for streaming with, the camera I'm looking at the moment is my iPhone 11. So I'm using a piece of software on called Canvo. It's an app, and you run the Canvo Studio on my Mac, plug the cable in, and it acts like a webcam, but better quality. My webcam built into my Mac is not brilliant, but this gives you a really nice clarification. And with the paid software on the Canvo software, you can justify all the ROS and balance that as well. That's what I tend to do with the green screen, because sometimes light will come in, doesn't work really well, and I can adjust that using that. It's a brilliant piece of software. And the overhead camera I've currently used as well is, again, it's an iPhone 7 running literally connecting directly to the internet with the stream software on it. So there's nothing really loaded on that. And that's what I currently use today on today's show. But I currently film using the Osmo. When I go out and about, I use the Osmo, and I'm showing this, and it's empty. It's up on my bench here running. But this is a case for it. It's quite nice actually. It's a handheld camera that can be attached to my phone, or I can kind of let's see if I can get it off my other bench. One sec. Oh, there you go. So there it is. So that's the camera. So it's handheld. It's got a tiny little screen on there, so you can actually vlog with it. Hold it out the front here, and let me power it up. I think it's got power on there. There you go. And all right, I think it's double tap. No, it's triple tap. There you go. Comes round and puts me in frame automatically. So when I move, the camera follows me. Let me show you. So you can see it sort of moving. So it's a great vlogging camera. So I can see myself on there. I can vlog and talk and chat. And if I move the camera around, you'll find the actual lens follows me and stuff. It's very hard to show on here anyway. So this is what I kind of use my day-to-day stuff. So when I'm out and about doing videos, I tend to use these. And this is the camera I use for creating my YouTube videos with as well. And I currently have that up on a stand, and I have a microphone with as well. And the microphones I use for that because I record all my sound separately. So it's got a built-in mic, so it picks me up when I'm talking. But I record my sound separately using these two little bits. So I use the Rogue Wireless Go microphones. So we have a receiver pack and a mic pack, and that normally clips on me. So it has a built-in microphone here, so you can put it on your chest and just forget about it. It can go under your clothes as well. This connects to my camera, and I got perfect audio. I record the audio separately, so I can then map it up later anyway, using the Osmo, which is perfect then. So I've got really good quality 4K footage from the Osmo, and really crystal clear audio from the Rogue, which is really cool. It's Wi-Fi, uses Wi-Fi on it, so you can get up to 300 meters range. You can be next door and it still record. It's really good. So when you do the shots away from the camera, you can still hear the crystal clear audio. Oh, Go says we and the UK often share the same weather. Droning outside, yeah. There you go. Yeah, weather in the UK is really bad. Yeah, so that's what kind of, and I brought when you're out and about with these, because these have built-in batteries, so you can't kind of like replace batteries. When it goes flat, goes flat. So I bought this case that went with it, which is really cool. You flick it, and it really opens up. The Osmo sits inside. When it sits inside, it's got a built-in battery pack, so it will charge your Osmo when it's in the case. So long as you keep this fully charged up, so you charge through the bottom port, and you can keep additional SD cards in there, and it's also got different connectors you can put in there, and you can put in its NDS filters in there, will fit there as well. And I've got two of these now, and this is what I carry around, so it's great. And it always keeps my Osmo charged, so I can record the whole day. Because normally I record probably half a day doing video clips and things like that, and then I run out of batteries. But this keeps me going for the whole day. When I get back, I leave it in the case. I plug the charger in there. It will charge the Osmo first, and then it will charge the battery up for that, and I'm good to go all day long, which is really cool. So that's what I kind of use for my YouTube channel at the moment. To cover, just to let you know on the camera stuff I use, and obviously we use ring lights, which are currently up here. I've got two of those. They use USB power so I plug them in the power packs. And obviously for out and about in very dark situations, we use a portable sort of LED light here, which is really cool as well to use. So that's some of my gear I actually use. So I thought I'd just give you a quick cover. We're almost hitting an hour stream. So, Mai, you enjoyed yourself?
Yes.
Have I bored you?
No.
Just saying that because you're on the camera. So, anyway, guys, please do check out my go on Spotify and do search for SNJ Media Group, and you'll find on the SNJ Media Group all our podcasting channels, including Jack's Tech Talk. If you head over to buzzpodcast.co.uk, you can find all our podcasts on there. Everything we do during the week is on there, including Jack's Tech Talks as well. I try to get Jack's Tech Talk out once per week, talking about tech. catching up with news and things like that as well. Different things I do on it. Each week's different. I tend to sort of see what's out there, what's trending. We'll be talking about Bitcoin soon, so we'll talk about Bitcoins on that as well. So check that out. So you can follow me on that side as well. I'm rebuilding the new Jack's Gear website. So I'm currently in the middle of the new build. Once that's up and running, we'll get it live. So everything I review on all my channels will be loaded onto Jack's Gear website. So you can follow me completely on there for videos and where else I'm doing stuff on as well. And there'll be all my podcasting stuff there as well you can do. If you ever want to chat tech, we can use StreamYard to bring you over, and we can do like on live streams as well. So if you want to get on there, you've got a specific subject you want to cover. Love to talk about what you guys do. It'd be great to get you guys connecting with us and do that remotely, and maybe do a podcast as well. So give you a chance, you guys that watch me, to come and talk to me. You know, I'm not going to be one of those YouTubers that get too high and don't want to listen to anybody. I would like to talk to people. You know, I'm a people person. So it'd be nice to hear your tech, your toys, what you guys do, what you use, questions you may have. You know, you might have a strange hobby. It'd be nice to listen to, find out what your hobbies are. And it'd be nice to be able to talk to other people as well. I am trying to get guests on the channel because obviously lockdown in the UK is quite difficult. So it's really difficult to get those people, because I want to do like data center tours, things like that, get out there. I want to cover the events and shows and stuff. But again, we've got nothing going on at the moment. So it's very much like I'm stuck here in my bedroom doing nothing. So yeah, so if you feel like you want to come and talk and do a chat, let's arrange a date. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. We can work a time out and we can stream live and do a chat and stuff like that, or we can just do it literally as a podcast if we want to do as well. And we can talk tech, we can talk camera gear, we can talk PC, computers, gaming, whatever you want to talk about. Drones, let me know. Let's go for it. Do you still fly drones out there? That's interesting to know, actually. Are you still a drone hobbyist? Are you paying for your license? How far are you going with it? Yeah, let me know. Be interested. So do you want to say anything last, Miley, before we go?
No.
So no more comments in, all covered on there. So I'd like to say thank you to the guys that commenting. Ghost TR2, if I get that right, Luz from Mexico as well. Thank you. And anybody else watching, thank you very much for watching. And thank you for all the subscribers that subscribe to my channel so far and are still subscribing, which is great. So again, hit that notification button somewhere down the bottom here to let you guys know when I'm back online. Again, every Friday, 8 p.m, I'm going to be here streaming a video for you, and I'll be more planned next time. So I'm getting better on preparing. So I currently now know what software I'll be streaming from for next week. So we'll use the Switch Live Studio, which is what I currently use. So I think this is going to be what's good for me, so we can do overhead shots and things like that as well. And hopefully I'll have my kit, so we can actually maybe unscrew and complete that video for the Apple laptop teardown. That'd be quite cool. I've got lots of new stuff to review as well. And I'll maybe get Bailey on the channel and he can talk about all his gaming, because he's got the Xbox. Is it the Xbox One, Bailey, you got? Xbox One X. There's a lot of gaming on that. So maybe able to get his screen on screen so you can see what he's doing. He can talk you through stuff. So we do more game reviews as well. So yeah. So I'm going to say goodbye and say thanks for watching, guys. And don't forget, up on the screen here, Jack's Tech Talk. That's basically my podcasting name. So search for that on Apple, Google, and Spotify. Go over to buzzpodcast.co.uk for all my podcasting channels. And check out jacksgear.co.uk for the website, and I'll be uploading a new one very soon. Here, live streaming every Friday from 8 p.m. Q&A. Get on board. Come and talk to us. If this is not quite a good time for you guys, let me know roughly a time that's good for streaming so we can get you guys involved more as well, get more people on here as well. Okay, it's the very first one. So we're here every Friday, 8 p.m. and see you soon.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Jack's Tech Talks. For more episodes, you can find us on Apple Podcast, Google, and Spotify. Don't forget to subscribe to stay fully up to date. Also, check out our new website, www.jacksgear.co.uk, for more reviews and videos.